Hey, what is going on, guys? We have an update regarding the Logan Paul and Coffeezilla situation, and I did want to go ahead and give my opinion and talk about this because this is a very important dynamic, and I need you guys to understand that what you are seeing is a battle of the narrative. That is what you are seeing. There are some mental gymnastics, mental games being played here, and whoever controls the narrative basically controls the story and controls the game. As of right now, Coffeezilla completely controls the narrative. I didn't even know this, but apparently Coffeezilla went from 1.6 million subscribers to 2 million subscribers after he released the Logan Paul video. So apparently he gained 400,000 subscribers in a matter of like a week from the whole Logan Paul series he did, which shout out to him. He absolutely deserves it. This guy is incredible. Some of you guys have asked me about him starting a Patreon. I want to make it very clear. I don't know if I somehow communicated in the past that I'm not a fan of creators monetizing their content, but that's just not true. I have an issue with the grifters. I have an issue with people who come on the internet and play fake stock guru and trick people out of their money, like a Tom Nash, like a Meek Kevin, like a Stock Mo, like a Jeremy LaFave. Those are the people that bother me. But I'm not necessarily mad if you're charging $5, $10 for a Patreon for general support. I mean, at the end of the day, YouTube is a lot of work. It's a bunch of editing and a bunch of scripting and a bunch of writing and research and all that stuff. People should get paid for their work. So I have no issue with Coffeezilla doing the Patreon route. As a matter of fact, I actually think that what he's doing is the more respectable route, because what he's doing is he's saying, in order for me to still make a good living off this YouTube stuff, but not accept any sponsorships, because as far as I know, Coffeezilla is not accepting any sponsorships. He doesn't do sponsorships, which I understand why. Most of the sponsors or companies that try to sponsor these YouTubers are mostly scummy. I mean, just think of something like, there's like this weird wine company, Vino something, that was sponsoring people. That's scummy. Masterworks, Established Titles, just all these weird platforms, FTX, BlockFi. I understand where Coffeezilla is coming from. So I have no issue with him doing the Patreon. I just want to make that very clear. Folks got to get paid, y'all. Folks got to get paid. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's talk about this entire thing, because like I said, this is the battle of the narrative. So, okay, this is crazy, guys. I was literally getting dressed, ready to go hang out with my friends and watch the football. And then all of a sudden, Logan Paul puts out another tweet about an hour ago. So I'm like, okay, I have to cover this and add this to the video. This is super important. So here we go, guys. Here's another update. Logan Paul just tweeted an hour ago. He said, I sent this message to Coffeezilla 5 days ago. I haven't heard back. So I'll be releasing a response to his scam allegations tomorrow on my YouTube channel. Ooh, this is going to break the internet. This is going to be incredible. Hopefully they can figure out some kind of way where they could get on. But let's go ahead and read this message. So it says right here, third request for comment, Coffeezilla X Crypto Zoo. Hey, Steven, saw your tweet. Since this entire narrative has unfolded on your platform, I can't imagine you'd mind having this discussion with me on mine. Of course, we wouldn't monetize. This episode of Impulsive is scheduled for January 2nd in LA. We can consider a neutral location if you respond to this email by the weekend. Best, Logs. Well, like I said, this is the battle of the narrative. I don't blame Coffeezilla for not falling for it. I mean, I understand that Logan Paul saying they could do a neutral location. I don't know if I necessarily trust that either, but I like that Coffeezilla is sticking to his guns, and he's like, I'm not going on your garbage platform. I already exposed you. I have all the power. I provided the receipts. I provided the proof. You can't dispute the proof that I've proven, so you go ahead and do what you're going to do. So now Logan Paul puts out this tweet, and now we know, folks, we know for a fact now that Logan Paul is going to be releasing a response to the scam allegations tomorrow on his YouTube channel. Trust and believe, folks, I will be doing a reaction video to that. We will go over everything. I will be giving my analysis on the entire situation as somebody who's in kind of the same business as Coffeezilla. And, I expose scams too. Obviously not on the level of Coffeezilla. He's the Michael Jordan of this thing, no doubt. So, yeah, very interesting. And like I said, they're really just playing these weird games where they're emailing each other back and forth, I guess, and then they're posting it on the internet for everybody to see, which is just, whatever. Obviously, Coffeezilla is not going to go on your platform. I think the key thing here is going to be the fact that he says he's going to release a response to the scam allegations tomorrow on his channel. That's really what we're waiting for here. That's what I can't wait to see. Ultimately, it would be better if we could just see those two sit down. Although I really understand where Coffeezilla is coming from, because if you got to really think about it, guys, what would be the point of him sitting down with the scammer? He already exposed the fact. You got to look at it from Coffeezilla's perspective. He already exposed the fact that Logan Paul is a scammer. He provided the receipts. He provided everything he needed to do. So what's the point in sitting sitting down and talking. Coffeezilla already sent the email to the Eddie Ibanez guy, to Crypto King, to Logan Paul and his manager. They're the ones who didn't respond and didn't agree to go and all meet up together and have this discussion. And I understand where Coffee's coming from. What's the point of me just meeting with you? No, let me meet with everybody. Let's get everybody here so we can fully discuss that. By the way, I reached out to you guys already, and the only person who responded to me was Crypto King. So like I said, I really respect Coffeezilla for sticking to his guns. I don't know what tricks Logan Paul is up to, but I just don't really understand. I mean, it would be cool to see, but just looking at it from Coffeezilla's perspective, what reason do I have to really confront you in person? Now, if you want to talk over the internet or something, like, because I know Coffeezilla's confronted people before, but he normally does it virtually. But yeah, I don't know why I don't know why Logan is so fixated on Coffee being flown down there in person. That just screams setup. So shout out to Coffeezilla, because again, no, I'm not flying down to LA to be in your little weird crypto zoo boy band, freaking safety place, whatever. I don't know. You got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. Shout out to Coffee Private Street Smarts. Okay, that's my part of the video. Hopefully he doesn't tweet anymore so I can finally go and watch football with my friends. All right. The update that we have here, and I know I'm a little late to this, but I still want to give my opinion on it. Logan Paul responds with the coffee cap emoji. Now, why did he do that? And why does he have the green screen with the suspenders in the cup? Well, this is implying that he's going to come out with some sort of response, like an actual well-researched, well put together, detailed response to Coffeezilla. And it's going to be very interesting because for me personally, I don't know what the guy could say. Coffeezilla was very methodical, very careful, very, very well-researched in his receipts that he pulled out on Logan Paul in this garbage crypto zoo scam. So the only thing I can think of that Logan Paul would possibly do, which I don't think is going to work, is probably come out with some video just placing the blame on others. And the other part that makes Logan Paul look so bad, or why I don't think whatever he's got planned is going to work, because Coffee already posted the receipts. Coffeezilla invited all four of them to the show. The Eddie guy, the manager, Logan Paul, and the Crypto King guy. Now, the only person that Coffee was able to get a hold of when he reached out was Crypto King. So if anybody looks at least halfway somewhat more decent in this situation, it would be Crypto King, because Crypto King actually responded to Coffeezilla and was able to give his side of the story. See, this is how the investigations work, folks. And this should be a lesson to everybody. If somebody reaches out to you, and this is why every time I reach out to Kevin, he responds back to me, because he knows. If I tell the world that I tried to reach out to you and I got no comment, that's going to make you look bad if you don't say anything. Coffeezilla reached out to everybody. The only person who responded is Crypto King. Everybody else didn't respond. I wonder why. If you truly didn't do anything, if you're truly innocent, why don't you reply to Coffeezilla and explain what happened? He didn't do that. So I don't know what Logan Paul has planned. First of all, that green screen is way too small and looks like crap. You need a way bigger green screen if you're going to film content. I don't know if this is a joke or what, but it looks like he's going to try something. Now let's scroll up and see what else is going on. So Coffeezilla actually replied, right? So Coffeezilla quoted the tweet. And he said, Logan pretending he's going to investigate his own scam is the funniest thing this year. That actually is really funny. It really is. Can't wait for him to find himself innocent. Yeah, I can't wait for that either. I want to see an actual video. I can't wait to see what Logan Paul ends up putting out. I mean, he has the money to get a nice production team together, but I just don't know if there's going to be actually any substance in that video, because there's just no doubt about it that Logan Paul shares some of the fault in this crypto zoo scam, and a lot of people got affected. And then Coffeezilla comes with the classic funny comparison. He's comparing Logan Paul with the green screen to this other guy named FaZe K, and Coffeezilla exposed this guy for the whole Save the Kids Foundation or whatever that whole thing was. So that whole thing is funny. And then here we go. Logan Paul actually quotes, or I guess he replies to Coffeezilla's. He replies to Coffeezilla's tweet responding to him. And he posts a picture with the coffee mug breaking. So I guess he's basically saying that he's going to break Coffeezilla. He's going to end Coffeezilla, destroy him. That's kind of what I'm getting out of this, is that whatever he's got coming out is going to end Coffeezilla. I just really don't see it. And honestly, I feel like this whole thing is deflecting and just weird. Why don't you just go on Coffeezilla's channel and duke it out and defend yourself, So I don't know. We're really just going to have to wait and see what happens. And then Coffeezilla posted something else yesterday. He actually posted what's going on in Logan Paul's Discord. Now, Coffeezilla posted this. He said, Logan Paul just posted in the Discord, in the CryptoZoo Discord for the first time in over a year. Long time no see. See, Coffeezilla is a master of controlling the narrative. I need you guys to understand what Coffeezilla is doing by making this tweet right here. He says Logan Paul just posted in the CryptoZoo Discord for the first time in over a year. Long time no see. That means for an entire year, Logan Paul didn't say a word in the Discord, didn't say anything until he got forced to do it because Coffeezilla called him out and went viral for it. That is the power when you do very good research and when you have a platform and you use it for good instead of evil. Had it not been for Coffeezilla, that Discord probably would have been dead. Logan Paul would have never commented or anything, but because of the great work that Coffeezilla did, it forced Logan Paul to finally, after an entire year of scamming, an entire year of being silent and not saying anything or addressing the fact that all these people lost money, after a year, he finally says something in his CryptoZoo Discord. Now, pay attention to what Logan Paul is saying. This is where it gets very interesting. Logan Paul says here, long time no see. Hope y'all have a wonderful New Year's Eve. We'll start 2023 with a bang. Again, he's kind of implying that something regarding CryptoZoo is going to happen. I don't know if he's going to have some type of reimbursement for the victims. I don't know if he's going to come out with some type of response video, fully defend himself, or just downright come out with some sort of bombshell evidence that proves that Coffeezilla was cap, as Logan Paul is claiming. He's all cap. This guy says, hope you can repair everything. Logan Paul says, I am. Yeah, again, he's dropping more hints of, I don't know what this means. I don't know how he's going to repair everything. I don't know what's going to happen. I feel like Coffeezilla kind of exposed him. Like I said, he's got to have some type of bombshell up his sleeve or something. Now, Coffeezilla says more community reactions. Just got to wait for Logan's official response. Now, yeah, I think that's what the entire world is waiting for. We are all waiting for Logan Paul's official response. So this guy says, screw him, basically. And then this Jake guy says, most people have sold and took the L. What happens to all those people? He will make some game just to get away from the lawsuit. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's see what else we got here. Coffee right here says, I think the worst outcome here is that Logan actually convinces people to dump more money into this train wreck. One last con, and it's not impossible. This is what happens. Yeah, unfortunately, you're always going to have those idiots who, no matter, I look at it like with Jeremy and me, Kevin, in stock mode. These guys have screwed over so many investors. Unfortunately, you're just always going to have these dumb people. You're just always going to be a small, select few amount of just idiots who are just going to continuously fall for these scams. They're just that gullible. It's a sad situation. It's a very sad situation. But yeah, I just wanted to give my piece on the dynamics regarding this whole situation and the kind of games that these two are playing, which, by the way, Coffeezilla is just doing a fantastic job of continuing to control the narrative. That whole pivot of him saying Logan Paul finally joins his Discord after an entire year of not saying a word is just brilliant. That is excellent. The only thing that can put the final missing piece to this whole thing is those two sitting down or Logan Paul coming out with his response, which once again, I think is going to be garbage. I don't know what he could possibly say. Coffeezilla has literally proven with legit verified evidence that Logan Paul was a big part of this CryptoZoo scam in which a lot of people got hurt and rug pulled, and that just is what it is. So yeah, anyway, those are my thoughts, guys. I can't think of anything else that I might have. Okay, yeah, I guess that's it. So there you guys have it. That'll go conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. See you guys in the next one.